And we are back, feral fuckers.
Welcome back.
hoping.
I feel,
I
something
liked
about
the
that.
way you said that.
I
That was
like the
good.
way you said it, and I
That was
don't
fun.
know how I feel about the fact that I like the way you said about it.
Listen, we already know
Lord.
someone here is a monster fucker, so let's
Danny,
just...
don't shame us on this horny.
I'm sorry.
No, we're moving on. So,
We're moving on.
I'm gentle and innocent, and I will not be marred. Ooh.
I encourage you to go back, like, I don't know, two, 3 episodes.
Ooh.
Guys,
tell me,
we can't
Amu.
bring the break to here. We need to just move on.
We're not bringing the break to here. I was talking about the game.
Okay.
So I have made blondies.
You have made blondies.
Again, this is meta knowledge. This is what Brook used to do when she and Reyes were still friends. Anytime there was a supermoon, whenever Reyes was not feeling well, Brook baked blondies because dogs are allergic to chocolate, and brought Reyes isn't, but dogs are.
But,
so Brook,
Yes.
no, obviously I can't.
Let's just be sure.
Let's just in case.
She bakes blondies and brings them over. This is what Brook did for years on end, and
Yes.
now is doing again
Yes.
in this moment.
Yes.
Very
So, when does she head over? What time?
As soon as the blondies are done, they're good
Um,
while they're warm and gooey, and Brook lives close by, so
so that would be 7-ish, I imagine. Or would it be earlier afternoon?
Probably
Yeah, 'cause
earlier afternoon.
They
Everything
got
was
back
in there
earlier.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
got back earlier. So you'd head straight over?
yeah. I mean, it probably takes like 2 hours to make them
Mm-hmm.
with like bake time and everything.
Yep, so you get
And
back.
Cody likes baking. That doesn't mean Cody is good at baking. So
That is also true. So that would
probably
be...
slowed down the process a lot.
Okay, so you head over.
Mm-hmm.
Reyes and Brook live pretty close together.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
Brook just walks.
So Brook just walks over, knocks on the door. Ari opens the door.
Oh.
Brook, hi.
Hi, Mrs. Reyes. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. I'm obviously here to see Margot. I brought blondies.
Thank you. Just like old times. Haven't seen you for a while. Come
They're
on in.
still warm. Butterscotch chips in there.
They smell delicious. And she steps back to let you into the house because that's the way. What we
Is Margot here?
she said she'd be back soon. She's out at the moment. She will be
Okay.
back soon.
I mean, if it's easier, you could just send her to my house. I don't want to get in the way.
Oh no. She'll be back soon, and there was something that I needed to talk to her about. So if she goes to yours, and I won't see her for days, and that's
Gotcha.
probably not the best. And as she leads you to the lounge to grab a seat, and as that happens, we sort of pan back. So she slows down and she stops. She sniffs. And then she follows. Reyes,
Yes.
you go drop off Allison.
Mm-hmm.
And then you head home.
Indeed, I do.
Indeed.
I do.
What do you plan on doing?
Ooh, can I just quickly... do I still have both my conditions, or have I played into them enough?
Remind me
Did
of what...
I'm dishonest?
I would say... Yeah, I'd say they've both gone. You've played into them.
Good.
I just needed to know how I had to behave during this interaction.
We'll have a
Mm.
nice chat. Maybe.
Yeah, you've played in two.
The plan?
Hmm.
Go home,
Yes.
take a shower.
Yeah.
Go talk to my parents.
Yep.
Go back to wherever Allison is.
Okay. I don't know what you were rolling for, but
I'm not rolling. I'm literally
okay.
just, I'm fidgeting.
Okay, as you were. Okay, so you get home and your mom meets you outside.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What's up?
Brooke's here. She brought
It's coffee.
blondies.
It's nice for her, I guess. I guess I'll go talk to her.
Who has she been with?
For the past 2 years on end, Skyler Moore.
Same person still.
Yeah.
Hasn't
it's
changed.
Just that same douchebag, yeah.
Huh.
She all right? She hurt?
She's not. She's not hurt,
Okay.
but she's not okay.
Mom? What? What?
Just there's something off. There is something off.
With her too? Oh, everybody keeps saying that. Oh my God.
There's a reason for it. Keep an eye out.
No, not just you guys. Like Allison said the same darn thing. Sorry.
Allison said the same thing.
No, she just. Yeah, and she's like trying she's like trying to like backtrack that, like, no, can't. Secrets. Yeah, no, she. I don't know. It's just a coincidence, I guess. She said she got a weird vibe from them as well, and I just feel like I'm hearing that a lot, like a lot,
Just
in the past.
you're from good breeding stock. Just keep your eyes and ears about you. That wasn't meant to be a.
It's not funny. It's
not funny. Just
no puppy mills for us, I guess.
no puppy mills for us. Just follow your nose.
Okay, I guess. No, but can I go? I mean, you
Go talk to her.
You met me out here like it was like I'm about to. Now I'm all freaked out. Like what? Or let me just ask you this: is anybody going to tell me anything more than keep an eye out, or keep your nose down, or watch them? Because I feel like I just keep hearing that.
And she sort of listens for a moment, and then she says quietly, "You know what we were.
Mm-hmm.
That never stopped.
Okay.
We still hunt. Pay attention."
She kind of like folds her arms and like looks down for like a really long time, and like then kind of meets her mom's eyes, and she's okay, and then just silently goes to talk to Brook. I guess.
Brooke would be like in the lounge,
Uh-huh.
sitting on like one of the couches, somewhere between the comfort you have of a place you've been a lot and the discomfort of I've never been here before and it's way above my class. And she is like reading the coffee table book they had out because this was a time before smartphones.
It's something about fucking paint swatches too. Like it's about colors, color theory.
Which is right up Brook Street. And she changed out of her picnic date outfit and instead is wearing like, I would now call them jogger sweatpants. I don't know if that was a thing back then, but she's wearing like, you know, jogger sweatpants.
Yeah.
And like a big sweater that is like so big that it like hangs off one of her shoulders. Because that was fashion back then, baby.
It's fashion now. Leave me alone.
It is fashion now.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And her hair's probably tied back from baking as well, but like loosely.
Reyes comes and leans on the door, because of course she does.
Does she do a Skyler?
No, she doesn't do a Skyler. She does a Reyes, which is to fold the arms and lean on the door frame.
Ah, yes.
And like sort of
that is
cross
what
the
I
legs at the
envisioned.
ankle.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to get in good with my parents on Kaufman. And she's probably wearing a fucking leather jacket because of what this fucking is. And boots and jeans and you and her hair is a little unkempt because she's been fucking on a blanket for the past several hours. Redacted on a blanket where she has not showered yet. Yes.
So
Brooke like snaps the book shut and like sits up straighter. Hi, no, I'm not trying to get in with your parents. I don't know if you know, but I called you last night. And Finley answered, and I just I wanted to make sure you were okay.
As you can see, I'm fine. It's nice of you to check on me, I guess.
There's blondies in the kitchen.
Shit. And like Rhea's like, she smiles at the sound of like, oh, there's blondies in the kitchen, but like is like trying very hard not to. She's like, fuck you. It's very sweet. Fuck you.
dare you be kind.
Dare you? She goes, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Finley said you called. She was freaking out about what happened with Carla or whatever.
Does she know?
Yeah, I told her.
Okay.
I'm glad I did too. Or I guess Carla Rutgers is probably pretty glad I did. I did. Things got kind of intense. You apologize to your boyfriend for me for his back doors there.
It would have gotten broken even without you.
I don't know about that, but what are you doing here, Kaufman?
I told you I had to make sure you were okay. I saw Carla in the back of an ambulance.
Yeah.
It was, I haven't seen that since middle school, Reyes.
Yeah, I don't really remember what happened. I told her not to. I warned her a couple times.
Yeah. You always warn them.
3 strikes.
Yeah. Did I used up my third strike.
Yeah, you did.
I can go now that I know you're okay.
No, you don't have to. You can stay or whatever. I don't really know what to do with you anymore. You're not like talking. He was like talking to a ghost sometimes. I don't know, dude. My parents are worried about you.
Oh. Is everyone worried about me?
It's probably a pretty good fucking reason if everybody's worried about you, Kaufman.
Well, they don't need to. I'm fine.
Me too. I'm totally fine. As you can see, I'm totally 100% fine. Everything that happened last night was totally 100% fine. None of the shit that went bad was abnormal at all. Everyone's just fine in the same exact kind of way. I'm fine the same way you're fine. Yeah?
I just wanted everything to be fine again.
Yeah, well, me too.
Will you just finally let me explain?
Reyes like plops herself down on the couch. She's like, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
The day that you asked me if I needed a ride, Skyler was supposed to drive me home. And he told me he couldn't. And I have had a ride every day for 2 years before that. And suddenly I didn't have a ride anymore. And I didn't understand why. And then all of a sudden you offered me a ride again. And we're in my house again and being friends with Cody again. And I didn't understand why. And then we were texting again. And I never would have thought of it if Skyler hadn't said it, but like he pointed out that like it's so stupid, but that like you looked at my boobs sometimes and I was like, it like is that what Reyes wants? Is that all she wanted for like 6 years of friendship? Like was that it?
What the fuck, dude? No.
Because because apparently that's all Skyler fucking wanted. And so I just needed to understand. I just needed to understand if the reason that you were talking to me again is because like you saw an opening and you wanted to fuck me. And so I said, yeah, do you want to stay on the balcony with me? And you did. You did. No, the same way that I found my shiny new toy in Skyler, you found a shiny new toy in Allison. But you wanted me. I just needed to understand if like any of our friendship was real.
And what the fuck did you learn?
I don't know.
That's fucking
I don't know. I still don't know because you won't fucking talk to me.
That's fucking psychotic, Kaufman. That's fucking worse than what I thought you did. Like,
Well,
what the fuck?
you weren't going to tell me because apparently you were into me for fuck knows how long and you never told me.
You're my best friend. My only fucking friend for like. Fuck you, Kaufman. Oh my god.
And she like stands up very quickly. I just needed to know if one fucking person cared about me, Reyes.
I've never done anything but care about you, Kaufman. What the fuck? I never stopped caring about you, even when you fucked off for 2 years for fucking Kendall. Like, I still made sure you were the fuck okay.
Roll to keep your cool at a -1.
That's right. It's a 7.
Okay.
Reyes takes a second. She does the breathing. The Tai Chi breathing.
The Tai Chi breathing.
The Tai Chi breathing.
Brooke, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to get from Reyes at this point?
Brooke doesn't know. She doesn't know why she's done any of this.
Roll gaze into the abyss.
Okay. Oh God, Pippa, stop, go.
Pippa is the abyss. Please gaze into Pippa.
Please gaze at Pippa.
I'm so sorry. She's yelling at me now because I've put her down.
That's what happens when you yell at the abyss.
It yells back at
The
you.
abyss yells back at you.
8 or no, 7 because I have a -1 to dark.
7. You get flashes of everything that's happened so far, but it's all jumbled and sort of backwards. You're having sex on a blanket, then you're kissing Reyes on a balcony, and then you're seeing Skyler standing at the front of the room talking about this plant, and then you're back here, and then you're having sex on a blanket, but it feels like a different time. Then you're sitting in the back of a car, and then you're bleeding from the neck, and then everything is very, very confusing. But you then sort of stop for a moment on the whole scene that happened with Graham and Skyler, and that replays in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
From that information, would you turn someone on or shut someone down?
This shouldn't be a consideration that I'm having, but the only way Brooke knows how to respond to things is with sex or victimizing herself.
Yeah.
She's already done one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think, what was the last thing that was said? Hang on.
Seeing the entire scene with Graham and Skyler play out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the last thing Reyes said.
I don't even think Reyes remembers the last thing she said.
No.
She was
I
telling
think she
me
said,
how,
fuck
like,
you, Kaufman.
Yeah, the last like proper thing she said was like, I've been looking out for you for the last 2 years.
Mm.
You know, even though you pushed me away.
Yeah.
Making it really hard to make the decision that I should make, which is that it's a shut someone down. Not
do it.
Werewolf right before a full moon in her house where her
werewolf.
parents
I mean, you
Okay,
can
don't
also
fucking do it.
another option you have is to
Exactly
take
what
your
Jamie
own
was saying.
darkest
Keep
self.
it feral. Keep it feral.
Keep it feral, fucker. But you can
Darkest
also
self,
choose your
though.
darkest self.
Uh-huh. Hang on, let me read what my darkest self is real quick.
Please read it for the class.
Oh yeah, please tell everyone what your darkest self is.
Once I locate it. Darkest self. Nobody understands you. Nobody even tries. You do so much for the people you love, and they walk all over you. Enough is enough. Betray them. Show them what it's like to be uncared for. Reveal their monstrosity and yours. Only seeing the pain that you've caused your lover will let you escape from your darkest self.
Not gonna lie, that feels kind of right.
I'm gonna do two things.
Oh, shit.
Please.
I am going to proc my darkest self, and I'm going to use Unashamed to roll to turn Reyes on.
Wow. Have fun. Go ahead. I don't know if you can fail this roll.
String on me. It is literally impossible for me to fail this roll.
I don't think you can.
I just want to see how good
does it require. Does it require? Unashamed. Give me one.
All Unashamed does is it gives Reyes a string, and I get a +3.
I see.
To turn her on.
+3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I don't need it, but I'm just
we're
going balls to the wall.
I mean, no balls here, but to the wall, probably.
So it's a 13 to turn Reyes on.
Oh my god.
She is unashamed. Can we have an F in chat for Reyes, please?
F for fucking feral?
F for fucking
feral in the chat. So
3 Fs, please.
I think what Brook does is Reyes said the thing about having cared for her for all of these years. And Brook, looking a bit a mess now, like breathless, shirt off her shoulder, you can like see, you know, the like kind of rise and fall as it like pulls at the tendons of like kind of holding her clavicle. She just says, yeah, Reyes, then show me. No. She says, yeah, Margot. Yeah, Margot. Show me.
I have to roll caged heat first.
You do, yes. You gain the condition feral, so you're trying to keep cool. You're trying to not be feral, is what you're saying.
Right. Please, dice.
Well, it's a good thing her parents are home because, frankly, like the second Brook's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brook doesn't know what she's doing.
Brook knows rolled
how to do one thing.
An 8.
Okay, so which do you choose? I mean, it almost doesn't matter because the second she takes her eyes off you.
Oh no!
No!
We haven't had sex.
If you have sex, which it's like, what is about to happen?
What is about to happen? Please describe in detail.
Please tell me what is about to happen.
I don't know how to express to you guys that Reyes doesn't want this. Like,
then,
I mean, it's a 13, but you do still have the right to take one of the other options other than to give yourself
This is true.
I think what happens...
Although, wait, just quickly, do I get an automatic string on Reyes from
You do get an automatic string from a 13.
And don't forget that you have one on me now.
Those are... Look, strings on Reyes are not hard to get, okay?
That is true.
Everyone
now
has
have 5.
Yes!
Yes, and I'm very generously not using them against you. To be clear.
That's
Reyes
terrifying.
Brook's puppet, and she is really not doing that right now.
I mean...
Hey, Reyes. Must be nice.
Don't be a fucking hater, Skyler.
Yeah.
I think what happens is that the wolf responds first.
Yeah.
And I think it is like all body, no mind, literally a repeat of what happened on the balcony where she kind of just there's no wall though.
There's no wall.
I mean,
they're in a
no
lounge
low
room.
wall.
There's a couch. They're
There's probably
inside.
tables.
There's a
There's a
bar.
bar
There's
eventually.
a
You love these
table.
low walls. You
There-
love
It's
these
a high
walls.
wall.
It's a high
the
wall.
Bar.
It's
You
the
literally
bar.
have super strength. You
Okay.
could just hold her against the wall, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, that's easy. Yeah, she does that. And I think she's like this close to her face. And she stops. She's like, what the fuck, Kaufman? This isn't a fucking game. And she's very, very like near, she's like near tears. At this point. She is holding her there and like very like it's primal. It's like not inherently sexual, but it is like also not violent. I mean, it's not violent and it's not sexual, but it's
none of those things, but it's all of those things.
correct. She's like, do you think this is how I'm supposed to fucking show you I care about you? I almost wish you were just using me for whatever the fuck you have going on with Skyler. I don't know who you are anymore. I'm not playing this fucking game with you.
Margot, I use everyone, but I don't use you.
Then what are we doing right now? What is this? What are you trying to distract yourself from? Did you fight with him again? Is that why you're here?
No.
Roll to keep your cool.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking joke. It's a 6.
It's a 6? Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
What does that mean?
Huh? Nothing
What
right
does that
now.
mean? I hate that.
Don't just.
We're not fighting. I told you I'm here for you.
Keep it feral. She does kiss her.
Roll to keep your cool.
God damn it. This sucks. Oh my god. That's a 5. That's a 5. It's
Continue.
a 5.
You're gonna level up from this interaction.
I don't even know what to do with this. I'm very tangled up mechanically right now. Oh,
Roll heightened senses.
God.
This is more to help Reyes make sense of it.
This is
Mechanically.
Phoebe's dream game, and I.
This is Phoebe's freaking dangerous, and I love it.
Roll with dark. You gave me a -1 dark. God damn it.
Are you?
It's a 10.
Is it 10?
So it's
10?
fine.
Okay, so you get 1 forward to acting on this situation. You can ask 3 questions from below.
My first and favorite. Everybody, who is in control here?
Ain't you?
No,
Ain't
no,
you?
it's not.
Fuck else, it don't fucking matter who it is, it ain't you. Who
it
is
is
in
not.
control here?
God, do it.
Can you imagine?
What?
Can you imagine if I said that? That was so
He's
funny.
just at the window, like-
and see them like peeking over.
No, it's Ari.
Mama?
Oh my.
Mom?
Yeah.
Mommy?
So that's question 1.
What poses the biggest threat to me?
I mean, you need to ask the question.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to give you two answers, but only because the first one's obvious. The first one's Brook, but the second one I'm going to say is Supermoon.
Don't talk about her like that.
It's just my own butt. It's fine.
And then where's my best escape route? It's 3 questions. There are only so many that apply.
The bracelet.
Reyes puts her down. She backs up. She backs up and she crosses, like literally crosses the room.
Roll to keep you cool.
I've already failed a couple of these. 7.
Okay.
7.
Continue.
Is that with your +1 forward?
No.
The 7?
Then do I have to use the +1 forward?
You don't have. Is it on the next roll? I think it might be.
It doesn't
I believe
say
that's
that.
what
Against
forward
that person,
implies.
yeah.
Is that
Yeah, it's the direct
okay.
next.
the immediate
Okay.
next roll?
Okay. It's a little bit different in Monster of the Week, so I figured I'd ask.
Oh,
This
I don't know.
one
That's what I
is
thought.
me.
I could be wrong.
If I'm entirely honest, the way that I'm doing this is seeing which is in charge. Reyes the human or Reyes the wolf. So
Yeah.
this is sort of somewhat outside of the mechanic.
Valid.
I do sit on a throne of lies.
I know. What does it have to do with now? Anywho, she says, I know everybody's a fucking joke to you, but I don't toy with, at least I try not to toy with people the way that you're toying with me right now.
I told you I'm not. If you don't believe me, I don't know how much more transparent I could be here.
Why would I? You just keep everything you just told me is like it's like our entire lives mean absolutely nothing to you because you think nobody cares about you anymore, which can only mean that he's gotten in your head so fucking much that you've forgotten you had an entire life before you met him. Like, Brooke, do you have any idea how hard it is to tell your best friend something that you can't tell anybody else and then have them fuck off and forget about you? You know what day it is. You know why I'm in my house right now. Like, and you pick now to come here and do this. When you know I can't really say no or do anything about anything. You waited until I was happy, till I found somebody that I liked, to come over here and tell me all of these feelings you suddenly have and always have had, or whatever the fuck, that you miss me being your friend. Why? Why now?
Because you almost killed a girl. And I was reminded why I came to check on you, to make sure you were okay. The timing is not ideal. I don't have a vendetta against you. I didn't conveniently wait until you got together with Allison. I didn't come here with the intention of fucking you. I came here to make sure that you were okay. And you are. I can come back again, or we can talk about this after the full moon when you're in a better place and more yourself if that's easier, and you'll believe me that I don't see you as a fucking toy.
No, I don't fucking want you to come back. I don't want to talk about this again. Every time you come here, I feel like I'm out of control again. Why do I find everything that comes out of your mouth hard to believe now? Like,
roll to shut someone down.
That is a 4.
Oh dear.
I think it's very evident to her. Like, I mean, on the one hand, like Reyes is very clearly like very upset, and on the other hand, I think it's very clear that the snapping in her voice is like, that's the moon. Like she's either going to be angry or horny, and or both. She's angry that she's horny.
She's angry.
Is there ever going to be anything I can do to make it up to you?
I don't know. Just don't fucking get killed or something like that. Like, just don't fucking.
Okay.
No. God damn it, Kaufman.
You can just call me Brook.
No. The Brook I knew would not be here doing this right now. I'm gonna.
The Brook you knew was always here.
That's what I thought a couple weeks ago when I started talking to you again. And clearly, surprise, surprise, Marco Reyes is the dumbass. You're completely.
You started talking to me again, so I came back again.
And look what happened. Look where we are now. If it weren't for you and your fucking boyfriend, none of this shit at that party would have happened. I wouldn't be in this predicament right now. Carla wouldn't be in the hospital. That's on you.
How? How was it my fault?
You show.
Did I make the moon rise?
It's not the fucking moon, and you know it. No, forget it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as we're not in the same place, everything's fine, right? Maybe you had it right. Maybe you figured it out early. I was just late. Just stick with Skyler, I suppose. I don't.
Roll heightened senses.
Fucking nice this time. That is. It's fucking 6. It's a fucking 6.
Okay.
You've literally leveled up from this scene alone.
Yes.
Let alone any extra XP you had.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Both of you will get XP times 1. Everyone here gets XP. Everyone. I get XP. Puck gets XP. We all earned XP today.
Yep.
Brook,
I have.
you see a light in the pocket of Reyes' jacket across the room.
Phones at the time, would that be a call or a text?
It would be a text. Could be either, but
okay. I wasn't sure if there was a difference. I don't remember. I did not have a cell phone when I was that young.
I don't think I did either. But that's
To
but
be
that's
fair,
because
neither did I.
Neither
they
did I.
didn't.
Characters
Unless you had
they're
strict parents
expensive.
without telling you had strict parents.
Got
These
one.
characters are canonically older than us if they were teenagers in the early 2000s. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're older than all of us, not just some of us.
Yes, we are actually all of us not old enough to be these characters.
Brooke breathes out very heavily and says, you wanted me to be here for 2 years, and now I'm here. Guess you changed your mind, so I'll go. I will need the tray back from the Blondies, or Cody will be upset. And she's gonna start walking towards the door.
Kaufman, Reyes, for her part, looks like she wants to rip her fucking hair out. She is a caged animal.
Caged heat, one might say.
Caged heat, one might say. Kaufman, what is it you see in him?
At least he makes it very clear when he wants me.
Fuck you. And Reyes like sits down on the couch and like looks away from her. She's like, fuck you, dude. Yeah.
Brooke's gonna go.
Reyes is not going to move.
Hey, GM.
Yes.
If I leveled up at the beginning of this, is it possible for me to take my thingy now?
You could have taken it at any point in the last since you leveled up.
So, is there a possibility I could do something?
What is
So
the
afraid.
move that you
I
would
hate
like to
that.
take, just so I can...
Now, I would like to take Marked for the Hunt.
From the wolf? Is that... Where's that from? Who's that from?
If
That's from the vampire.
That's a vamp move. Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1
Says-
second.
Feeding on someone establishes a preternatural bond. From that point forward, whenever you gaze into the abyss concerning their whereabouts or well-being, roll as if you had Dark 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I don't know if it's retrospective, though.
is it not?
Like
It
if
would
you have
be.
to feed.
It
When-
would be retrospective, wouldn't it?
As in,
No,
I
I
would
would
have
make-
to feed
Surely
on...
it's when you do mark moving forward.
Like
Though,
you didn't have that ability when you fed.
Gotcha.
So would it
Yeah.
still?
I don't know
Alright,
that it
fine.
works
Ruin
backward.
my
That's
fun.
a GM call.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
would
just
say
didn't
that
know if that would technically work or not.
I feel as though the point of the level ups is that moving forward you have more of an ability, like because Feral would have turned up for Reyes all sorts of times ago if that were the case. Like it's just
Yeah.
Reyes would have just been feral all the fucking time,
All day.
and that's
Feral
not the case.
immediately when we started. Like,
Yeah, that's not the case.
Yep.
And Brook isn't
Though,
gaining experience for previous
if it
things.
has to do with I'll fucking allow it. If
it depends.
means we're gonna get some fun out
Who
of
do you
it.
want a preternatural bond with right now?
Well, who's the only person I've actually fed on?
Who, actually?
I didn't feed on Allison.
No, but you bit her.
Yeah, but I didn't feed.
It wasn't a real bite. It also wasn't a real feeding.
We'll use the feeding.
All right. Well, in the end, it would have been about Brook.
Yeah. Okay.
Simply
allow
because
it.
I had the condition longing. I would have loved to see what my girlfriend was up to.
See what you see. You can give me the roll. Just choosing the mess now. Just choosing it.
That's how I'm keeping it feral right now.
This is just the messy. Love
I
it.
told
12.
you. Reyes is emotionally feral.
A 12, yeah. She really is. A 12. Okay. What are you looking for?
I think he would have just finished a phone call, and a bit of guilt would probably seep in, seeing as he's still got that condition longing. And he'd probably sit in his car, kind of like put the seat back a little bit, and it's probably been a while since he's fed, so he would probably be thinking about feeding and such. And the last time that he fed and he enjoyed it, wasn't disgusted with himself, technically was with Brook. And so he'd be thinking about Brook. He'd be thinking about Brook and where Brook is, what Brook's doing, what Brook could be doing. Maybe he should text her.
Okay, so he's in his car? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's probably like parked in the driveway of his house and he's about to go in, but he's just chilling.
So he's parked in the driveway, and
I don't know what the timeline of this is, but before Nadine said anything, I was literally going to say Brook calls Skyler as she's walking out Reyes' front door.
I hate her. I hate her so much.
She promised she'd call him, and now she's in emotional distress.
So
Gross. I hope my parents smell you.
But either way, you don't have to bend the rules. It's fine.
I'm not bending the rules. I'm using the rules. So
Yes.
you are in your car, sitting back, kind of hungry, horny hungry. You're a vampire. And your vision goes red and it pulses. And with those pulses, it sort of
Wait, I got this.
zooms out and tracks the last person that you enjoyed feeding from. It's like, where's the good restaurant? Like, where was that good restaurant that time?
Hey Siri.
Hey Siri, where's the good McDonald's?
Right.
The good one. No, Siri.
Yeah.
You turned into a man. Oh my God, Siri, you've never been a man before.
I made the same mistake, but I immediately hit the button on my phone so it wouldn't keep talking. Listen.
I got afraid.
That deep voice.
And it zooms to a good restaurant. And that good restaurant is, of course, Brook.
Yeah. I'm pulsing.
And so
I'm pulsing. My lights are pulsing.
your lights are pulsing. The vision behind your eyes is pulsing. You're not entirely sure where Brook is.
Mm-hmm.
Not for certain. You'd have to go there to know.
Yep.
But you do get a vision of Brook against a wall.
Oops.
And some kind of beast.
Rude. Rude.
I need to stop watching that porn.
And then the pulsing gets stronger, then weaker, then stronger, then weaker, and then your phone rings.
Jesus Christ. Hello?
Hi, baby.
Hey, babe. What's up?
Today's not good.
Sorry, I just had the weirdest. I think I just dozed off for a little bit. I just saw you pinned against a wall, against a with a fucking beast or something.
You having sex dreams about me?
Yeah, always. You know. Why is it not a good day, babe?
I just miss you.
You just saw
Can
me.
you come over?
Now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
You hungry?
For you. Always.
Okay. Maybe should have a snack first.
Okay. I'll see you in a little.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye, babe.
Love you.
Switches off the phone.
Is that the first time she said that?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Curious. What is Brooke going to do now?
She's gonna go back home, up to her room.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, maybe like while she's walking upstairs or something, maybe like Cody's in the living room and she passes him. And she's going to be like, they're going to return the muffin tin in a couple days, booger.
Well, can I get it from him sooner? What if I want to make? What if I want to make him before then?
Sorry, kid.
But maybe if I ask, it'll be okay.
I wouldn't bother him. Reyes,
Okay.
remember, I don't want you to catch it too, okay?
Sick like you were sick?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good. You were real sick.
It's flu season.
Yeah. You're gross when you're sick. Anyone's off.
You're gross all the time.
Not as gross as you.
And she'll go to her room.
And wait for Skyler, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, that kind of thing where you're like, so, because she's darkest self right now. She is in intense emotional, like, distress. But whereas last time she went full self-destructive, this time it is like inner seething, like, I don't know if it's rage or sadness or self-loathing or hatred or what, but it's just like that kind of feeling where you're just like, I need to sit here and not move, because if I move, I will do something horrible. So she's going to sit on her bed and wait for Skyler to come do something horrible with.
Okay.
Ironic.
And Skyler's on his way to come do something horrible.
With / to her.
He's his darkest self.
That's what she said.
I tried to keep the two of you apart. You know, I did all of nothing.
It was nice of you, Shawnee.
What? The the MC rules say, like, bring people together to create tension. I didn't do that for you. I did nothing. You did this.
You did this.
You did this. You have no one to blame but you.
I know. That's why I keep telling you, you don't need to make things feral. We will do it ourselves.
Thank you, fuckers.
And I feel like even this is also the opposite of the last time in the way that she is going to interact with Skyler. Like last time, she found her spine. And this time she's like, what's the fucking point? Like, sure, I'm your pawn. I'm your fucking pawn. Great.
Yeah. Which a darkest self vampire might appreciate, to be honest. So it kind of works out.
Yeah.
And we think about, like, this is how they're supposed to be. This is perfect. Lock and key.
Said she and Skyler are not having problems.
Nope.
Yeah.
Reyes is
No, Skyler.
Hey, Phoebe, where's Brook's bedroom? Is it facing the street or facing the backyard?
Facing the street. I'm imagining it's like on the corner, so it's like the side yard and the front yard kind of thing on the second story.
Okay.
Would you like to enlighten us as to what's in your mind?
No, because it was up to Phoebe how they said it. I was thinking, would Skylar's usual route be actually to knock on, like, to get into the house without anyone knowing, to knock on Cody's window? Be like, you know the drill, bud.
Right.
But if it's on the street, it's on the street.
Okay. How will Skylar get there?
He'll drive. And then he'll sneak through the side entrance. It's like a trellis, I'm sure. I don't know. Apparently it's really easy to get into fucking American bedrooms. This is the trope.
Yeah. Such a, yeah.
In England, it's like
easy to break
They
into.
do probably have like a little overhang over like a very tiny little like front porch kind of thing. And you just step on the rail of the front porch, you climb up to the overhang, and Brook has a window right there.
Nice. Unlock.
Reyes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing once Brook has left?
Reyes is, for her part, doing the exact same thing that Brook is described as doing in her room, which is sitting very still, because if she moves, she's going to do something terrible. I think.
Imagine how much nicer they both would feel if they had just fucked.
Text
No.
message.
Do you know why? Because Brook would be dead afterwards. Dead. As a doornail. Dead.
No, she would leave, then Reyes would turn, and Mama and Papa Reyes would just corral her. It'd be fine.
Fight her. Fight her.
This would be probably one of the few times the two of them
It's
could
the
have
safest.
fucked without Brook being in genuine, severe danger.
Yeah.
Genuine.
You
Severe.
failed.
Severe
You failed
danger.
to keep it feral, Danielle.
I disagree.
I would also disagree on that
I
one.
No,
disagree.
think very feral. This is good. This is good.
VV feral.
I think that would have actually broken the ongoing tension betwixt the two of them and their constant fighting.
Has to break at some point.
Mother, father, grab the vampire ushering brooms and shoo them away. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, that's very good.
Also, it's not. Look, just think of it as it is not yet raining outside.
Fair enough.
Reyes, fun. Reyes gets a text message.
For those of you who didn't watch Good Society, we just established that the first time there was a kiss on screen, it had to be raining.
Yes.
And so anytime we were like, is this the vibe? Is this not the vibe? We would say, is it raining? And we as a group would determine the weather outside.
Like, oh, it's cloudy, but it's not
What's
yet
the vibe
raining.
for this one? Like, what do you need?
It's cold. It's February.
Is the blood moon out yet?
Listen, we don't talk about the blood moon.
We might talk about the blood moon. Right, to talk about the blood moon.
Reyes.
GM makes notes. So dangerous.
It takes her a while, but Reyes does check her phone.
It's from Allison. It says, "Are you all right?"
She just sends back, no.
She sends back another message. Do you want me to come over?
She would say, I have to talk to my parents. And then a second message would come through that says, can I come pick you up tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. She sends the little emoji. She sends like the little emoji heart, and like literally Reyes is like probably catatonic for a while. She's not doing okay. I'm just like thinking like through her like thought process right now. She's
freaking day.
She's had a series of very long days. And I think out of all of it, this is probably the worst thing that's happened this weekend. And yeah, she's fucking out of it. She's trying not to have a goddamn cry.
She's trying not to.
She's trying not to have a goddamn cry. Yes. Mm-hmm. Might break some shit if she starts crying. So.
Okay. So, with a knock at the door, her bedroom door, and Skyler sneaking into Brook's bedroom. That's where we're going to end for tonight. / today, depending on day.
Oof.
All right. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you very much for joining.
Oh my god.
That was a lot. Y'all, this is a 5-hour game.
I was gonna say also been playing for 5 hours. So
that is
you know what? Not too bad for a game I didn't plan.
It's like come on, buddy.
Loose notes. I know what's happening in the world. That's it.
That's all that matters.
So the path that grabbed the vampire rescue rooms, shoo them away.
I'm trying, Phoebe. I'm doing my best
to get the foray.
I
have
know
so many
Can you
ideas.
see that I'm trying?
I have
that's
so many ideas.
It's the only thing I'm trying to do constantly.
I mean, mine only
very good idea.
I did pick werewolf.
I mean, we can make it happen.
Yes. We were gonna do 2 weeks from now, and that is when it is. So
it's a woo time.
Woo time.
So let's start with Shawnee.
Oh, hi.
Our wonderful MC. Thank you so much for always being amazing.
Don't do that. I don't want that.
Hey Jess, what are you gonna come in at the end? Baby, how have you been? It is so
we have to do another hour now?
Thank you. Right?
Hey Jess.
Jess, no, you're here. We're gonna do another hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. But Shawnee, tell us who you are, who you've been, and where we can find you doing all of your cool stuff.
I'm me, you can find me at Chantel B on Twitter. You can find me at my website, which is wordswithcolor.com. You can find me next Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern playing Omens Rising, which I am one of the narrative designers on, which is it's a pre-alpha stream, so we're developing as we play, which is great. Over at We Are Nerdsmith, that's their channel. On Monday, I will be playing Gehenna Academy, which is another Monsterhearts game that I play in. I am a sexy fae. So
Yes,
I'm just
you
playing
are. Who do you play?
myself.
Yes, exactly.
I'm playing myself, a sexy fae. That's at 7:30 p.m. on Monday. And at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, which is a new time and not new place, just new time, I will be playing an open legend game, Unlawful Disorder, at Lost Worlds Archive. Yeah.
Everyone go check out those streaming channels is what I was trying to say. All amazing. Shawnee's fantastic in every one of them. And our very own Muffin Manifesto is also in that Unlawful Disorder game. So
as will from Wednesday, a certain Danny.
Oh!
Hit me.
Spoilers! Amazing.
Spoilers.
Fabulous. Awesome.
Bang.
Speaking of Danny,
Magic Pain.
who have you been? Where can we find you?
I've been Margot Reyes. I'm Danny. I am at DT Camp Jansen on most of the social platforms. You can find me voice acting, playing games, designing violence, committing violence against my own emotions, and playing TTRPGs.
Perfect.
And being generally very sleepy. Yeah. Stay hydrated.
You killed it.
I'm
bud.
gonna be doing the Unlawful Disorder on Wednesday. I'm doing that.
You're doing the unlawful disorders.
I'm
Come
gonna
to
unlawfully
let's be
disorders.
unlawful and disorderly.
Unlawfully. Amazing.
Yes.
And last but never least, Phoebe, who are you? Who have you been? And where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Phoebe. I've been playing the most toxic bitch on the block, Brook Kaufman. You can find me on Twitter at PhoebeXJoy, where you can see all the fun things that I do. I am a voice actor, an art historian, a curator, a player of games, and an all-around sleepy person.
Amazing. And me, if you didn't know me, I'm Nadine. You've been watching my channel. We play TTRPGs here, and sometimes I play games. Not very often, but I play games sometimes.
Please finish Night in the Woods for me specifically so that I can watch the streams.
I will specifically for Phoebe play Night in the Woods probably at some point. So tune in for that. If you want to know when we're going to be playing games, guess what? Follow my Twitter, @NE_actor, and that is where I post when I'm playing things, where I'm playing things, and how I'm playing things. We'll go with that. But
and who?
And who I'm playing
and
things?
who I'm playing things. Yes.
With whom?
Question words.
With whom?
Question words. It's late.
Who, what, where, when, why.
Exactly. Why am I playing things? Because they're good. But you are the most important factor of all of this. You've been amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying and sticking around. And if you were here for a short time, thank you for being there then. Now, until next time, keep it feral, fuckers. And we will see you again very soon. Very soon.
At a very time.
It is late.
Very
It will
time
be
soon.
a very time.
We're
It
all
will be a very
sleepy.
time.
Goodbye,
Very
friends.
sleep soon.
Bye.